I just was doing a new series. Basically, it's a bunch of questions that you don't really know, kind of thing. And, well, this time, it's basically the state flags. Oh, let me go another state flags. What the heck do they even mean in the first place, kind of thing? What the heck do these state flags mean? For this video, I'm going to tell you what these state flags mean, kind of a thing. It's crazy. First, we start with Alabama. This one I don't know much about, but yeah. So the next one. Next one's Alaska. This was actually adopted 36 years before it even became a state. And well, basically, you have the Big Dipper, the little yellow dot right there. That is for the future kind of thing. What they really plan to hit with the future. But that flag also means, what stands for? Texas! Oh, it's okay. But Arizona was like a thing, like, the head national guard's like, we need a flag to fly, just, talking about kind of a thing. Since, the army comes out, they always have, the flags, all the weird flags kind of thing. But they didn't have a weird flag, they just had an American flag. So basically, they adopted it. The top, I know the star means for copper, and I forgot what the blue means. Arkansas, well, they just need a flag for a ship, basically. They didn't even want a flag in the first place. Kind of a thing. So, yeah. They just need a flag just to fly, kind of a thing. They just need a flag for, the USS, I think, new flagship. The Arkansas? No, it wasn't a flagship, but for the USS Arkansas. But why would they even name the Arkansas? They have a flag kind of thing. But when the original flag was flown, it only had 3 stars. No Arkansas, no Lone Star. That does not mean for Texas. So it only had 3 stars across. Then they kind of threw in the Arkansas. Then they threw in the last but a star. Then we have California. California, well, it has a star up top. That star actually does stand for Texas. And the bear is for the California bear that died out, that became extinct in 1920. And the blue words on here, that's just California Republic, because they were against the Mexicans. Same thing with Texas. They have a whole bunch of resemblance here. They should be neighbors. The next one's Colorado. No, Colorado. Basically, the sea's for Colorado. And the white's for the mountains, that's what I know. Connecticut, the 3 north thing stands for 3 major colonies and how they grew, kind of thing. Delaware is, I believe, is one of the states that's threw on the state seal on the flag. I think. But the things are wearing are saying with George Washington's uniforms. That's kind of cool. If you don't know, that's a little fun fact, too. But now you have Florida. Well, basically, this actually stands about the heritage. Not heritage, but the people who ruled before the U.S. So basically, the Spanish just keep Florida and kind of through other faces. And not in the U.S. even knowing they just had to govern this whole new land. And they call it Florida, kind of a thing. So basically, it was really big, it was he was I think in the mail, he just opened it, oh, we have Florida now, yay, kind of thing. So basically, it went through a whole different phases, and it ended up like this. But and then there's actually Indiana, I don't know what that stands for. And well, now you have Georgia. The time you have to go out to eat, it's friends oh, let's go out to eat kind of thing. And you don't know what way. This is Georgia. After the Civil War, they've actually gone through 12 flags. In the 2000s alone, they've gone through 2. Basically saying, oh, let's fly this flag. Forget about this flag. Let's fly this flag. Oh, forget about this flag kind of thing. And, well, In 2001, they had a new flag that only lasted for like maybe like half a year. And they got the present day flag that's on this book. Amazingly, yeah. But then you have Hawaii that has, the first thing you see is British. It's kind of the only flag that actually stands for the British in the first place. So basically, now it stands for a brief time that Hawaii was actually ruled by the British kind of thing. And the red, white, and blue stands for the U.S. So, kind of cool. Now you have Idaho. I believe it's one of those states I can have on the state seal. Okay, Illinois. And the eagle stands for, I think, for its country state seal. Indiana has a little torch with a star that stands for Indiana and like the 13 original colonies and 7 wars since it was like the 17th state. Iowa, since I'm in Nebraska now, to tell you this, from another state, Iowa and Nebraskans don't get along as well. Knowing that at Husker, when the Cornhuskers, our football team, college football team, versus Iowa's college football team, the Hawkeyes, it's more like a civil war kind of a thing. It's more like a battle instead of a sit-down watch game kind of thing. And we beat them. We always beat them somehow. And it makes us feel really good. And if a war ever starts, it's most likely going to be between Iowa and Nebraska kind of a thing. Like going on a civil war. The opposite sides kind of thing. Kansas has not bored in Nebraska. We don't get along as good as Iowa. We don't. We don't get as long. We don't really get along, but it's not as bad as Iowa. But they have Kansas at the bottom. It's hard to see in this little tiny book. But Kentucky, I believe, is kind of through in the state seal. Same thing with Louisiana has a Pelican since, well, we have New Orleans, the biggest port, all the ships and stuff coming and everything. Maine is kind of known like the state seals, I believe. Maryland is, thinks it's like a one that stands for Europe kind of thing. But these two, this one and this one, the bottom right and the top left, stand for, stand for something like the country kind of thing. But it stands for John Calvert, the founder of Maryland. Basically, the cross is, I think, stands for Calvert's family seal. And so that's kind of creative. Massachusetts, the owner state seal. And it shows a god, I believe, with a spear with the star on top. That stands for Texas. I'm joking. So Michigan actually has 2 deer that really look similar to another state. Actually looks very similar to Missouri. They have deer, and they kinda, and I believe it's not kind of doing a state seal. But Minnesota's Minnesota at the bottom. Mississippi is actually the only flag now that has the Confederates flag on it. Kind of thing. Now you have Missouri. Nebraska and Missouri really get along, like best friends kind of thing. And, well, they don't have as good relationships, but they are pretty good. They picked Nebraska to be the minor league team state. Okay, so Missouri has, a lot of these have the majority of red, white, and blue. That stands for the French. Iowa, I forgot to say this, with Iowa, the red, white, and blue stands since it was part of the United Purchase. The French. And I believe it's kind of the same thing with this, I believe. And it's now find on the next page. The next page is Montana. Was with Montana. Now you have, oh, good, awesome Nebraska. We're smack dab in the middle of the country and overpowered awesome. So Nebraska has a state seal on it. Has a state seal with one and with blue on it. It has a guy working, a train in the background, a whole bunch of hills, trains, steamboats, everything. That's awesome. Now we have Nevada. It says Battle Boyne on top. Why does it say Battle Boyne? basically, it was born because it was born in the Civil War. So they say basically it was born because of the Civil War. Really, really weird. The original one had a silver star with gold. The silver star stands for silver and how it got big, kind of thing. With all the gold stuff. New Hampshire believes like one of the things they're on a state seal. Fence. But they kind of did too, I believe. New Jersey is kind of different. This is one of those kind of things on a state seal. It's oddly colored in here. It sounds like pink. But it's kind of cool. New Mexico, the weird cross thing, that's not a cross. That's actually the sun. That's the sun, I believe. Of like Mexican. No, but New York and Michigan look a whole bunch alike. Don't get them confused, guys. Wait, don't get them confused. North Carolina has NC with a silver star, though Central Texas. No, it's joking. Though I believe the red and the white and the blue stand like kind of like independence from Britain, I believe. Something like that. It's somewhere in the area. North Dakota has the country state seal, everything. Ohio didn't even want a flag in the first place. They're like, oh, why do you have all these flags? And we could just like have the old American flag, which represents America. That's represent like your state kind of thing. Well, the state council was really outraged when even Cleveland got the city flag. They were really mad, and other cities in Cleveland started doing it too. So like, what the heck? Let's just get a state flag kind of thing. But it's really oddly shaped because like I think like a regiment from there had the cavalry had that flag used like for 2 years, like in the Civil War kind of thing. And it was actually like womp, womp, whoop, whoop, womp, womp kind of thing. And then you have Oklahoma has an Indian, sort of like a dream catcher kind of thing. It's just really creative. It has Oklahoma, since that's where all the Indians live after the Europeans start moving west. No, that's east. Moving west kind of thing. So Oregon, well, has the state of Oregon, has the eagle on top, and it looks like a little heart, actually. And it was 1859 when it became a state. Pennsylvania has 2 black horses with the bald eagle on top. So now you have Rhode Island, well, since there's an anchor. And it has the 3 stars represent the 13 colonies. South Carolina. That's basically their fault that the Civil War even started in the first place kind of thing. But the tree is actually from the Civil War flag. Like, their flag on Fort Sumter that was recovered from the rebel and anything had the tree on it. That's really interesting. And then that's on the moon. South Dakota. Well, it's South Dakota and the Mount Rushmore State. You can tell that's not that old. Tennessee, the red and white, no, the blue and the white mean nothing. I forgot the one time. I think the 3 stars are for courage and something. That's all sense. Texas is a Lone Star State. This means like from the independence or something like that. Something about the independence from Mexico. Vermont has a guy standing on Rebel. Like, I don't know what that's for. Washington just has a picture of George Washington on it. In the state of Washington. West Virginia has a whole, I can't really tell. Wisconsin, 1848, and just when the state of birth, everything. Wyoming has a buffalo on it. What do you think? And then the district has a buffalo, since a whole bunch of buffalo there. Also has a state seal on it. Then you have the District of Columbia with no flag. Well guys, if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And the next video will be, what does the state names mean? That's kind of interesting. And we'll see you in the next video.